So, always start with so. Wow, it's windy. Um, 2 weeks ago, I went to a lake-like beach and laid in the sun and had a wonderful time. But the thing is, so a few years ago, like maybe 3 years ago, the bathing suits changed. And the piece that covers your bum is a lot smaller, if it's even like barely there at all. And I raged against it for a little bit. And then eventually I gave in because all the bathing suits that I liked, what they looked like, were like that. And everything that I didn't like had the full bum. And it sucked. So finally I gave in last summer. So I was at this lake beach thing wearing this bathing suit. Maybe 10 people there. And I felt very awkward. And it was this funny moment where I realized there's this clothing optional beach that I've gone to for the last 20 years. And it was this funny moment where I realized that I can go to a clothing optional beach, be totally naked and 100% comfortable. Dance to the drums and the sand, do the whole thing, perfectly comfortable. I go wearing a bathing suit that doesn't fully cover my ass, and I'm suddenly uncomfortable. It doesn't make sense. And then yesterday, I went to put this shirt on, looked in the mirror. It felt really good. I loved it. Looked in the mirror and suddenly felt uncomfortable. So, when I had my chakra bath today, I was thinking about it. And I realized clothes, I've always had a love-hate relationship with clothes. But clothes can sometimes feel really, really good. And then you look in the mirror, and it's like the way they look and the way you feel in them is so disconnected that you take it off or whatever. So this week, I've decided I'm gonna wear what I want to wear based on feel. I don't have anywhere that it matters what I look like. So I'm gonna wear whatever I want based on feel. And just not look in a mirror. Because what I've noticed is it doesn't matter what you look. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter if you did your makeup or didn't do your makeup. People always comment on how you look based on your inner, how you feel. So instead of looking in the mirror, I'm going to live in a world where I wear clothes that feel good in that moment, that make me feel good. And in that realization, I realized this is part 2 of reliving my teenager years. I went through the playing with makeup and the playing with nails, and now this is the second part, the weird, awkward insecurity. When I was 16, it was really awkward because I had these really, really giant boobs compared to the size of my body. It was really, really awkward because when I was walking down the street, like home from school, traffic would literally like slow down and stare. Like, really awkward. So I learned to sort of live in a bubble of just really not noticing who was looking. Like, created this bubble around me where, like being in a car, but I was walking down the street where I just really didn't notice people looking at me. And then the only time it was difficult was when I was walking down the street with friends because they'd point out all the people looking at me. And then I got over that. And I just started ignoring when they pointed out all the people looking. And this feels like that. But a different layer. Where it's not, I still have my bubble of not noticing when people look. And not really caring why. But this is a different layer of overcoming my dysfunctional connection to clothing and not really wanting to wear it. Yeah. And I think it's from that disconnection of how it feels versus how it looks. And I think I'm gonna just start connecting to how it feels. Because when you connect to how you feel, you radiate that into the world. When you look in a mirror and how you feel wearing something is disconnected from what your eyes visually see, you don't radiate that into the world anymore. I'm still gonna like wash my face, and it's not like I'm gonna avoid mirrors like they're the plague. I'm just gonna put clothes on and choose not to look, to live in how they feel. Because when I live in my skin with no clothes on, I feel wonderful. Anyways, love you all.